What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Pokemon Duel video. First off, I really would like to thank you guys so much for the support the past few days. The channel has definitely blown back up, and I've been getting a lot of positive comments about my Pokemon Duel content in particular, so I really have to thank you guys for that. Also, just a quick tip before we get into today's episode. So, you guys can see my DELPHOX now has a level 1 chain level, and I was able to increase the power of Fire Blast by 1 damage, which makes it so it's just that you're more likely to win in a mirror match where it's like DELPHOX versus DELPHOX. Your Fire Blast is going to be their Fire Blast. And that can become very, very relevant, especially once a meta is figured out. So the reason that its chain level is now 1 is because I actually pulled another DELPHOX, making it now 3 DELPHOXes that I've pulled since starting the app. And I was told that you could actually fuse EX Pokemons into each other. Like, you could have one DELPHOX and you fuse a DELPHOX into the DELPHOX. So you fuse the same Pokemon, the same figure and everything. I'm not sure if it works with Pokemon that have different types of figures. For instance, like Pikachu has a rare and an uncommon form. So I'm not sure if that works with those sorts of Pokemon, but if it's the same exact figurine, you should be able to fuse it into itself. And if it's an EX, it'll immediately raise the chain level of the Pokemon by 1. Hopefully that tip helps you out, and let's get right into today's episode. Alright guys, so today first off we're going to be unlocking this locked booster hopefully. I also would like to get up to 1800 rating, that would be just fantastic. We are going to be using the same deck that I've been using, but I will be getting Shuppet in the very near future because I do think that it will help out my rating quite a bit. Also, it's just generally one of the best strategies at this moment in time, so it's just kind of pointless to just sort of not do it because it's meta. So I'm just going to kind of go with the flow there. I totally missed what our opponent was. Okay, so they have a Charizard, Salamence with a boosted chain level, DELPHOX, Glaceon. We got a Genesect, which is a powerful Pokemon that I was unaware of before. Greninja, also a powerful Pokemon. We are going against Ice Dez, which is a 1761 player, so definitely right around our skill level. And we're going to just send out Latios as a starter. We're probably going to be challenged with, I'm guessing, Genesect, possibly DELPHOX. No, not DELPHOX. It's going to, okay, Salamence. Interesting. Okay, so Fly Away, just going straight in with that. So we're going to actually go ahead and stick our Latios right there, but we're not going to be attacking. Now, if he decides to go aggressive with another Pokemon, pushing it forward, then we're going to have to defend that. But if he decides to go aggressive with... Okay. So he's actually going to go for more of a defensive bit here, and I think that he's anticipating a hurdle jump, which I don't have yet. And that's another thing we're going to have to talk about because I was told this is actually a card that you can get from training, which means that I need to go through training. But we're going to go ahead and send Keldeo up the lane here. But yeah, he was definitely trying to defend against a hurdle jump there, that's for sure. So Keldeo running up the middle lane. We're probably going to get checked with, okay, yeah, DELPHOX. I'm not really surprised. Obviously, we have to deal with Hyperspace Hole, which is a very annoying thing to deal with. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and send out our own DELPHOX, I guess, probably be the best answer here. Just because its chain level is up 1, which means that we don't have to worry about DELPHOX on the right side at this point in time, if he decided to go ahead and challenge us with the sort of mirror match there. But we are going to see Greninja come out here, and I'm not so sure about that. I think it's kind of an odd decision. I think we're just going to go ahead and attack here, because, okay, miss and dodge, so we're okay there, just sort of a neutral turn. If he hurdle jumps, we're in a bit of a pickle, because then we're gonna have to challenge DELPHOX. Okay, we got Genesect running up the side there. We're gonna drop our Wobbuffet there, and then hopefully he doesn't have hurdle jump. I'm gonna really hope he doesn't have a hurdle jump, because if he does, that's a bit of a problem for us, honestly. I really don't have a lot that can go back against that. Now, that said, ooh, we got the miss. Oh no, Wobbuffet, the wall has come down. We're gonna drop Druddigon in the way there because it can definitely go neutral pretty often. But yeah, I guess both of our 3 movement Pokemon are in the middle there, so they do have access to our bottom lane at this point in time. But still, a hurdle jump would not be fun to deal with at this point in time. So, I don't know what he's going to do here. He might just drop Charizard. No, okay, so he's going to X-attack his DELPHOX. Really a bit of an odd choice, in my opinion. Not sure why you would do that. Hydro Kick's still going to kill. It's going to be a neutral trade for me, so I'm not exactly sure why you would go for that. But you know what? That's totally fine. We'll just continue going through that lane with Ho-Oh, because Ho-Oh is going to get challenged Probably, but yeah, by DELPHOX. And then if Ho-Oh goes out, then we'll get our Wobbuffet. And instead of just one Pokemon, because of Serene Grace, I believe is what it's called, right? Serene Light, you know what I mean. Ho-Oh's ability basically makes it so we get both of our both of our Pokemon that are there back out. So we're actually going to win that with a neutral trade with Dragon Tail, but it's not going to be neutral because of Dragon Tail's ability. We're actually going to get a positive trade there, which is just fantastic. We're going to get attacked by that Charizard, but that's a revenge versus a miss, and he goes for 2 losses in a row. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. This is actually, like, really, really, really good for us because now we can drop on that left lane there, and we can just sit there. Hopefully go for a neutral trade, especially if he attacks with Salamence, which I don't think that he will. But this is looking real nice for us right now. I have to say, I'm very happy with the way this is going. He's going to go with Salamence, and that's going to be a dodge. So we're just going to go for a neutral bit there. And there's nothing he can do from that left side at the moment, which means that we do have clearance to go ahead and attack. But we can't attack Salamence because just in case Flyaway went off, that's not something I want to really be dealing with right now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to, first off, let's check and see what Greninja's got. It's got Water Shuriken, which is pretty big, and a 60 hit there. So we've got a 50, which means ideally we'll be able to hit. Oh no, that's not what I meant to click. God dang it. Okay, well, that's a bit of a problem. I guess we can go ahead and do that on. No. This is really bad, actually, guys. There's nothing good for me to actually use our Focus Band on. I meant to click X attack there because that would have made it so I could survive against 4 Water Shurikens as a neutral there. But Flamethrower is going to come out as a net positive here. Even though we lost, it didn't necessarily mean a lose. But he didn't get burned. Maybe you actually have to lose the match overall. I'm not sure why he didn't get burned there. Can he not get burned? That can't be it, can it? I don't know, guys. I don't know. That's really odd to me. That is really, really odd to me. I'm not sure why that happened. X attack going off on Greninja. Ooh. This is bad for us. Oh, we got a miss and a dodge. Fantastic. Okay, so we're actually going to go ahead and X attack. Even though it doesn't look like it, this Greninja v DELPHOX battle here is actually really significant to the overarching battle. Oh no. Oh my god. Whew. That was a close call, my friends. My goodness. Okay, so that's what I was actually trying to protect against there, because that was a very significant concern of mine. And we just got met with a Genesect, which has Techno Charge, so it gets weight, which would be really bad, actually. So we're going to go ahead and attack with Ho-Oh, because I do want to go ahead and get Keldeo back, if at all possible. Either way here, okay, so we actually do go for a positive trade, so I'm not really having any issues at this moment with not having Keldeo or Wobbuffet back, considering we're just winning so many matches at this point in time. But yeah, we got, oh, don't Techno Blast. God dang it, or Techno Charge. You know what I mean, guys. You know what I mean. But yeah, that's real bad here. God, how do we combat that? We gotta challenge him here. We gotta really challenge him. So he's not gonna be able to take out both of them. Okay, so he's just gonna go offense, pure offense here. Techno Charge again. Good grief. He's not going to get... Oh, he does get burned. Fantastic. That's actually really great, right? He is burned, right? Or was that the Techno Charge? Whoops. Whoops! Let's see. What do we want to do here? He can't challenge me with Charizard, which means that he's going to have to move Glaceon there, which means that we can surround him and take him out right now if he doesn't be... Oh, he didn't attack. Why wouldn't you attack, dude? I just won. Why would you do this? Do you have, like, that protection? The protection card? I know there's a card that makes it so your Pokemon can return to your win space. But good grief, like that's not what's happening here. So Revenge is actually going to take out Salamence anyways. We got some really great rolls. This match has been just great. So definitely pretty happy about that one. And that is going to be the game. Fantastic, taking our first win of the day against Ice Des there, which was higher ranked than us as well. So, oh, we got another Rainbow Time Booster, which is really, really nice to see. You get some generally good stuff from that. You get a rare and above, you get 2 other figures, you get an ingot, and you get a cube or rare metal. So, definitely I've got some decent stuff from it. I think it's actually where I pulled my third DELPHOX. So we're going to go ahead and pop our locked booster, and that's going to be Totodile. Not too hyped about that one. And common, rare metal, and ingot. So not a great locked booster there, but we have another one to go ahead and unlock. Why don't we get started on that one? Why not? So we'll go ahead and pop into our next match here. I have to say, so far, I'm very, very happy with the way that DELPHOX is performing with the increased chain level. It actually was relevant once against that Greninja, so definitely pretty happy about that. We're going to go against Willst or Will Street or something like that, who has a team of Shuppet. They've got Shuppet. We got a Raikou, a Lugia, a Glaceon, a Ho-Oh, and a Pikachu. A very, very solid lineup, if I do say so myself. Very, very scared of this lineup. I almost have to answer with Latios and just go for broke, go for the attack. Because there's no way Latios is going to get knocked out by him, but he might get burned, which would just mean that there's... Okay, we're good. We're up a Pokemon now. See, that's always the good thing, is it's like almost a coin flip. There's a 50-50 shot, you're just screwed and going to lose the match right off the bat. So pretty happy that we did take out the Shuppet there, and we're going to get attacked, which is a bit of an odd choice because we're going to actually take that right there, and that's actually going to be it, guys. I think that's actually the win right now. There's nothing he can do about it unless he has the card to go ahead and put him in that space immediately. I don't think there's anything he can do. I think we just locked it down. We basically reverse Shuppeted it. If that's how you want to call that strategy. He forfeited. Okay, so he's not going to give me the satisfaction of the win. That was a very, very fast 18-second round. And we got another Rainbow Time Booster. What the heck is going on there? We are going to be sitting right at 17.99 though. So that's going to be one more match. One more match. And if we win it, we're going to be in the 1800s, which is where the ideal end rating was for this episode. So I'm going to be pretty happy if that's what we can do. We're going to do one more match and we'll see how it goes, and then we're probably going to call it a day. But we got four. I can't count. Good grief. We have 3 rainbow boosters right now, which is 3 days. 3 full days of waiting. But it's definitely going to be worth it. Absolutely, no doubt in my mind, going to be worth it. Because you can get some really solid stuff from it. Like I said earlier, definitely have got some decent stuff from it before. We're going to go against Atmatib, who has, I think it was multiple Glaceons there. A Ho-Oh I saw as well. 2 Glaceons, a Ho-Oh, a Nidorino, I believe. That's a Nidorino. A Salamence, and the rare Pikachu. Definitely a solid lineup there. I'm not sure... I'm not sure if he's going to win unless he gets lucky, because we do outclass most of his team just purely because our Pokemon is better than his Pokemon. Over 30 seconds for their first placement at this point. That's a little odd to me. Running up on 40 seconds here for their first placement. They're probably going to have issues connecting to the match. I've noticed that's a prevalent issue. I had it just this morning, actually, with one of my matches, because I was trying to connect to play it and it wouldn't let me connect, and then by the time I actually got in, it said that the match was over and I couldn't go back to it. So it's a prevalent issue, I think, and this is probably what our opponent's dealing with right now. So hopefully they get in, hopefully they can connect and go ahead and start placing their figures, but I'm definitely not holding my breath, and this might just be a 5-minute wait period here for the win. Okay, let's all get comfy. Pull out those nice books. Pull out a nice book, guys. If you got a nice book, go ahead and pull that out, and maybe make some hot cocoa. You know what I'm saying? That's some good stuff. You know, hot cocoa. That is some good stuff. Definitely great for when you're waiting for someone to make their first move in a board game, and they're just kind of asleep sitting there, and you know, you're just waiting for them to make their first move. That's definitely a solid thing to do, is start reading your book and drinking some hot cocoa, and you know, sitting around with the fam and telling stories and all that, making some nice s'mores, you know? You guys ever sat around the fire and had some s'mores with the family? That's some fun times. It really is. I've got quite a few fond memories of having s'mores with the family. Like once me and my little brother and my mom were out of town, we were in Iowa, and we were all sitting around with our extended family and everything around the fire pit, and it was kind of cold out, but it was just cold enough to where you'd kind of want to be warm around the fire, but not cold enough that you want to be inside, you know? And it was really nice because the s'mores tasted good, and we're telling stories and talking about school and everything. It was a good time. I have some fond memories of that. We also had another time where a couple of my friends and my little brother and my mom, um, we all sat outside around our fire pit. We got like a little fire pit from a yard sale at one point for really cheap. So we all sat around that fire pit, and it was really nice because we like watched the fireworks go off. It was on the 4th of July, and it was kind of a chilly night. So, you know, we were making s'mores and sitting around the fire and, you know, laughing, telling jokes, telling stories, you know. It's if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know the feeling, I definitely do recommend you go ahead and start that, get a fire pit at some point, get it together, and make yourself some s'mores. Make yourself some s'mores with some friends, with some family. You know, it's definitely some good times. We are now passing the 4-minute and 20-second mark. Still waiting for the first move of the match to begin. So we're actually going to get the time up win here. And then that's just going to be a win for us. So I guess we're going to pass the 1800 mark without any effort whatsoever. That is a special way to go ahead and get to 1800. I have to say, I am not okay with that. I feel like I've had something stolen from me, really. That is not cool. But yeah, guys, that's going to be about it for this one. I am so sorry for that last match. I'm gonna cut most of that off, so you guys probably didn't see most of that. Maybe just the s'mores stories and stuff, because I feel like that was kind of cool. But I was just reminiscing, you know? You guys ever reminisce about stuff and you just kind of like go on and on about it? I do that sometimes. But yeah, guys, thanks so much again for the support with the Pokemon Duel videos lately. It's been so fantastic to upload videos and like have everyone just generally give you like a big hug of encouragement. That's like the gist of what I'm getting from these videos. So thank you guys so much. Hope you have a fantastic day. Hope to see you back here for the next video very shortly, probably tomorrow. I'm not sure actually, because we are going to be getting some cats, 2 cats. Dave and Rice Cake are going to be coming home with us, and I'm very excited to see them. And it's going to be like kind of later on at night when we do get them, so we're probably going to be spending time with them. So I am going to be recording 2 videos here, but I'm not sure if both of them are going to be edited and uploaded. So we'll see. I'm not sure. Hopefully the next one's tomorrow. If not, you guys can definitely expect one on Thursday. So hope you guys have a fantastic day again, and until the next one, peace.